What's up? I'm Alex, Graystyle Trading. If you don't know me, now you do. I'm gonna watch this video below by Casper SMC. It's a 5-minute orb video. I'm going to code this up and I'm gonna prove to you whether or not this thing works. And if you stay to the end, I got a little surprise for you. Let's go. Alright, so this strategy is actually pretty straightforward, and I can appreciate that. So let's break down the rules. We're gonna wait for New York open, 9:30 a.m. New York time. Once New York session opens, we're gonna wait for the first 5-minute close. Once that candle closes, we're gonna draw a line at the high and a line at the low. Then we're gonna take one more line and put it in the center between the high and the low. Perfect, we now got our opening range. So we need a candle to break out, close beyond the high or below the low. We need to come back, retest and reject that high or that low, and when it does so, that's our entry point. Our stop loss goes at that center line between the high and the low, and we're gonna go for a straight 2R TP. Alright, those are the rules. Let's code this thing up. I'm gonna use RoboQuant.dev to do so. Super easy, super fast. Let's get into it. Let's go. And we're back. Alright, so what you're seeing here is RoboQuant.dev. This is an AI made to make trading strategies and indicators. I got the transcript from the video we just watched from Casper SMC. I'm gonna drop it in here, and I'm gonna have it just cook something up for us. So now that I got the code, I'm gonna test this thing in MT5, MetaTrader 5, you already know, let's go. First and foremost, let's break down how we're gonna be testing this. For one, this is my amazing Casper SMC 5-minute orb, boom, expert right there. We're gonna try this on the S&P 500, we're gonna try it on the 5-minute time frame, because it's a 5-minute orb. All right, we're gonna go from January 1st, 2025 to 31st of December 2025, one whole year. Let's see how this thing does. We're gonna go with a delay of 10 milliseconds. Why? Because no execution is perfect. We're gonna go, I don't know, let's do 100K. Why not? That's a popular account size, ain't it? Every tick based on real ticks, because we want this to be as close to the real deal as possible. And let's turn it on. All right, the first thing we're gonna be looking at is the EA here. Well, actually, the first thing you're looking at is my business card that's attached to the EA. Why? Because I know you're gonna be watching this, and you know, just wanted to promote myself a bit. All right, so I'm gonna explain to you exactly what it looks like on the chart here. Let me move this over so you can actually be part of that. There we go. All right. So now you're gonna see some stuff on the screen. I'm gonna explain to you what it is, then we're gonna go over it, and then we're gonna let this thing do its thing, and we are just gonna we're just gonna let it do what it's gonna do. All right, you see those lines that are coming up right there? That's the first thing I'm gonna talk about. Those lines signify two things. We are on the 5-minute time frame. They're gonna signify the first 5-minute close after New York open and the first 15-minute close. That's not important right now, because there's another strategy built into this thing, but we're only gonna worry about the 5-minute orb for right now. Anyways, let's get to it. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Build the orb. Build the orb. Build the orb. Build. All right. Oh, okay. There it is. You got your high point, your midpoint, your low point of the first candle, the first 5-minute. All right. So we went through the top. Again, there's no rejection, so everything's all good. There's no rejection. No rejection. Come on now. We need a full-on rejection. Also, I have something a little sexy built into here that I'm going to go over in a minute. All right. We went through the bottom. Do we get a rejection? There it is. We got a rejection. Look at that. Look at that. We got a trade on the screen now. Look at that. Ain't she a beauty? Ain't she a beauty? Oh, almost. Nope, not quite. Almost. That was close. We almost got knocked out of that trade right there. All right. Come on. We're risking 1%. 1% per trade. 1% per trade. 100K account. Let's go. Come on. We're gonna pretend like this is FTMO. God, this is taking forever. Right? I'm not gonna mess with it though. This is taking, man. Come on. But can you imagine if you were in this for real, just watching time go by so slowly as you're almost getting knocked out the dang trade? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. I'm not going to speed. You know what? I'm not going to speed it up. Anticipation. Anticipation. All right. Oh. That's a win. That's $2,037 right there. That's a win. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna move this over so you can see what I'm looking at right there. Look at that. $2,037. All right, let's do it. All right, so now you see that it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Based on those rules that we had set, I am just gonna let this thing run, and we're gonna come back when it's finished running. All right, whole year, let's go. It has come to an end. All right, we have come to an end. And surprise, drum roll, what's the account size at? $153,000. Let's go. All right, so let's see the actual results of this test though, not just the number here. That number looks nice, right? The profit number looks fantastic. We start with 100K. Let's see what this actually ended up being when it comes to the back test and all that fun stuff. All right, let's look at that equity curve, baby. Look at it. This is crazy, right? I mean, we still have our losing periods, like right here, losing streak, losing streak, losing streak, but overall, not bad. Not bad. Let's look at the actual back test. 8% drawdown in the whole year. 8%. That's not bad. $53,000 put on the account. And see, right off the bat here, I can look. If you look at Tuesday and Thursday, were not very good days. We took a lot of losses on those days. Monday, I would say as well. But if you turned off just Thursday and Tuesday, the result would be even better. Just don't have a trade that day. You know? All right, so if you followed me at all, you already know that we've actually already done this strategy. But the reason it turned out better this time is one simple fact. I went over it again. This is V2 and it's completely free. Just drop a comment below and I will send it to you completely free. I also made a trading view version of this exact same EA or trading bot, if you will, and you are able to automate it if you want it to, or you can just take the signals and trade them manually. Again, drop a comment below and I will get you that link. Don't forget to follow me here if you're watching this on IG, or if you're on YouTube, hit the channel, hit subscribe, watch the full video. Another fun thing I added into the new version of the Casper SMC trading bot is volume profile. I didn't use it for what we just saw because I'm still testing it and seeing what the best settings are for it. I did add in volume profile the exact way Casper explains it in one of his newer videos. So if you want to mess around with that, as said, the Casper SMC trading bot is completely free. Hit the comments below and I will get you the link. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there in the markets. I will see you next time.